versus Dion. Streakz versus is that TrizSavage.
Oh, and we've got some interesting tags here. We've got Streakz ever since our dear friend Fabian Fabs has relocated to SoCal for a semester of university.
Yeah.
Streakz has been rocking the 4 Fabs tag, you know, wishing him a speedy return, which I believe he is doing very soon.
He'll be out, as far as I'm aware, he will be at Albion, getting those crowd chants started. Yeah. I won't lie, it's been a big burden on myself to have to fill in that huge role, and I don't think I'm half the person Fabs is when it comes to it.
Yeah, Fabs is he's Fabs. You know, you've got to meet him at least once to know just to know just who he is exactly. But yeah, and then on the other side we've got a less hopeful tag from Triz, perhaps towards the young gentleman Fabian. But yeah, here we go. Game 1, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Starter. It's just a classic stage. Streakz with about 40% lead here. He has gone for the Wolf. You know, we're talking about Wolf versus Snake, but yeah, just
those tech chases are going to be critical in this game.
He's a very good player.
Yeah. And, so we've already seen him put TrizSavage into his own disadvantaged state and chase him around, and that because of that, he's racked up a 2 times factor on the percent that they've both taken. Like he's taken double the amount of percent. I don't know why I couldn't just say that. So
Triz keeping it respectable at the moment. You know, no stock down yet. 90%. Yeah, Wolf can die 90%. And,
okay, Streakz is starting to catch on to this spot dodge habit that Triz has. So Streakz sealing out that stock with an up smash. Catching on to the kind of things that Triz might have been using to get him through Vexiel and saying, listen, dude, that's not going to work here.
Yeah, the way Streakz can pick up on your habits is honestly scary at times. It's very crazy. You can hear the mash. We can hear the mash of Streakz' controller there as he gets out of that down throw.
I reckon. Listen, I often think that I have a fantastic mash, and I recognise a great mash when I hear one. You know it's a real mash when the tables vibrate.
Yeah.
Anyway, Triz just allows himself to get hit in the back with a blaster.
Yeah, and yeah, Streakz not needed to approach right now. Waits out that get up attack quite nicely, and here comes the ledge trapping. Wolf very professional at ledge trapping, and Streakz no stranger to the skill himself. 164% still living. Catches the back air there. That's Triz. He's gonna have to watch out here. Hopefully he doesn't get killed down smash instead of up smash. Keeps him alive just that little bit longer, but he can't get off the ledge. He's just getting hit pillar to post. Back air going to seal it. 3 stocks for 1 already.
And all that rage on that tipped back air as well. It'll kill him earlier as well.
That would kill 40% earlier. Yeah.
It's a terrifying move to be at the mercy of. And now TrizSavage in a really bad position because he has to take stage control back and find his way back into this game. Well, the first is a prerequisite for the second, I believe. I don't think he's going to be. Streakz is the kind of player that's going to let him get away with a lot of degeneracy or some or shenanigans as well.
Side B.
Oh wow! Just dogging him.
Streakz.
Just walking away.
Streakz, you cannot do that. You can't do that to this man. He's waiting. Oh my goodness! Triz is lost right now.
Triz like sort of leaned back and said and laughed to himself after that. Streakz did not change his facial expression. He wanted that. He wanted that so bad. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second while I hit the safe button on that replay.
Will Streakz smile?
No.
I want to know if he's got a smile because Triz is laughing. He's just been completely obliterated there. He's laughing, and Streakz turns and says, wait 1 second.
Let that sink in 1 second.
Think about what you did. I want a better game too, you know?
No. Think about what I did.
Think about what?
Think about what I did. Yeah, great stuff there from Streakz. I love to see this. And TrizSavage is going to be feeling like, look,
he's already got his hand in the sand. That's not a good sign. He's going back. Same characters, that green Rob versus that pink Wolf. God, they're so ugly. Oh.
Someone needs to tell TrizSavage he needs to believe himself. Someone needs to inject this man with the power of friendship. That was totally intentional. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. You need every bit of absolutely every bit of confidence you can to not have a repeat of that former game, because at the beginning it was going just fine.
It was, yeah. He was staying even, he was catching, but that's what I said, Streakz. The way he just catches onto habits. And it was not just that as well, I think it was just the avoiding the kill moves as well. That's, you know, something Yeah. Triz definitely seemed to struggle with. He wasn't able to get one of those, you know, the gyro setups that he was looking for. And once he got to high percent, Streakz knew he was looking for that grab, and he was never going to let him have it.
Streakz, yeah, that's another thing that I was about to comment on, is that he has had so little opportunity to set up the gyro ledge traps. I mean, one of the things that Rob is known for. That's one of the things that makes Rob a scary character. Lovely parry there from Streakz. Keeping him at bay with that nair, and he's checked him for being in the air too long with the blaster as well. I think the only hope Triz had of getting back to stage was just being able to drift back down. Everybody knows that Wolf's ledge guarding is way too good to ever let that happen.
It's a long way back, 77%, and I say last time he lived to 170. So it's already looking like potentially a long way back. 56% already. Streakz just racking up those. Another fantastic parry on those nairs. You cannot just use the same aerial against this man, because he will parry you, he will punish you. And catches that jump from ledge. And this is something. Wow.
Yeah. Streakz is
Streakz wants that money. Streakz wants that pop bonus.
He wants that pocket money.
He wants it.
The only way I can describe what is taking place right now is there's one word I can use to describe it, and it's surgical.
It is, yeah. And that, honestly, that is exactly the word I think of when I see Streakz play. It's just, it's patient, it's methodical, it's calm, and it's extremely effective. You know, as we've discussed, gets the grab.
I don't know.
That's the up smash. Gets his stop.
Okay, finally the Ixis Burning Zone and Reptile are popping off in the background, screaming something akin to encouragement for TrizSavage.
I think it was just Triz. That's all I heard.
It was because they didn't think he was going to get that.
They didn't think he was going to get a stop.
Yeah, they didn't think he was going to get that. And right after Streakz presented him with like a juicy opportunity. But Triz, be serious, says Ixis. Ixis is telling him he needs to take off the leg weights. He needs to take off the training weights.
Yeah. Let's start taking this man seriously. Yes, look at this patience.
Yeah.
You know, so often in this game, in Ultimate, you know, everyone talks about the movement. Everyone's faster. Everyone can jump. Everyone can run. Everyone's got something auto cancelable.
Yeah.
Nearly everyone. You know, it's all about movement. But when you get to see someone like Streakz play, it's the lack of movement that just really makes him stand out.
It really reminds me of Zach Ray. Zach Ray does this terrifying thing with his Wolf where he just looks you dead in the eye and doesn't move, and he plays so reactively. He gets you at the ledge and just stares at you. Yeah. Not in shield. There we go. We're gonna take the final stock of that game.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
He doesn't want to do it.
Wow. Well,
these two chumps anyway. They see each other every Monday. It's always a fun time when they're playing.
And well, yeah.